I picked it up, ready to return it to the teacher, but the teacher screamed, telling me to put it back. Then he picked it up, wrapped in a white cloth. Because my family was very poor, everyone treated me with disdain. A classmate owned a mechanical dog. I wanted to look at it, but was pushed away. I also wanted a mechanical dog, but Dad told me to put it down. But since all the students had one, I also wanted to show off in front of them. My willfulness angered Dad. I cried loudly out of fear and rushed out. Dad felt helpless. He worked every day on dangerous construction sites for a meager income. To comfort me, he gave me a toy ball. I pressed the button on the ball, and the surface suddenly protruded with many bumps. I was so surprised and scared that I threw it away. The toy ball actually turned into a dog. This dog was very cute. I loved it very much and named it CJ. I danced with joy because I finally had a pet, but I accidentally kicked CJ next to an apple. A beam of light suddenly appeared, and I was amazed to see that the rotten apple was restored to its original state. It turned out that CJ possessed superpowers. I took CJ to school. We had an exam that day. CJ helped me make a magic pair of glasses. As soon as I put them on, the answers automatically appeared. The teacher announced that I got a perfect score of 100, and I was ecstatic, dancing with joy. I told Dad the good news. Dad proudly boasted to others, but his supervisor didn't believe it and assumed I must have cheated. Dad immediately confronted me and questioned me. I felt very wrong. I just wanted to make him happy. Dad said nothing and turned to leave. I realized my mistake, so I studied diligently and finally achieved good grades through my own effort. I was excited to tell Dad, but a teacher suddenly rushed in and gave me the terrible news. My father had accidentally fallen to his death while working. I cried heartbrokenly, but the next day, when I woke up, I found Dad lying right beside me. I jumped up in surprise and found that it was actually true. I excitedly hugged Dad. Just then, Dad heard a noise inside my school bag. CJ was hiding in there. I took it out, but I found it was extremely weak. It turned out that CJ didn't want me to be sad, so it used its superpowers to bring Dad back to life. But CJ, having exhausted its energy, turned back into the toy ball and was gone from me forever.